Hello everyone, Retro Robbie here with another penny box break, and this is from a new bank, so I'm gonna give it a try. Unfortunately, they had customer rolled wraps, so hey, we'll take it. We'll take a peek at them, see if there's anything good. As you know, you can find stuff in customer rolled wraps just as much as you can bank rolled wraps, so we're gonna give it a try. So you know what we're looking for? We're looking for those Wheaties, we're looking for 09s, we're looking for any key or semi-key dates or any varieties. So let's get started, not waste time. Let's get through this, and I will bring you in on the first find. All right, I'm bringing in roll one, and I am seeing something very interesting here. We might have a copper dump. Literally the first roll I rolled out and kind of separated here, they are all older, 79, 63, 77. I mean, I'm not finding 64. I am not finding anything newer than 82. There's an 82 right there, but I think we may have stumbled on a copper dump. Hey, that is going to be awesome. There's a lot of varieties to check. Even with copper, I mean, I am not seeing a single penny here that is not 77. This is incredible. 79. We might have stumbled on a copper box here. 69. I'm going to check this. We're going to keep our eye on this. I just wanted to bring you in only because I'm seeing nothing but copper here. This is like almost 100% copper. It's amazing. We'll keep searching these rolls, and I'll keep you in tune if we have copper. If not, it's going to be like a mini find because, as you know, copper pennies are worth 2 cents once you take the copper value. So we may have a copper dump here. We'll keep our eye out for that, and I'll let you in if I see more. All right, I figure since roll one, 49 of the 50 coins were copper, I'm going to open this up and see if we are on to a dump. I'm not going to show all of them because, man, we'd be here forever, but now this one looks a lot like brighter. Yeah, I mean, there's quite a bit of copper in there. Yeah, there's a shield cent. So, nope, I was hoping on a copper dump. Like I said, 49 out of 50. It makes you raise suspicion. So we'll keep our eye out. This might be a heavily copper box, and if so, it's still a find. You know, some people collect the copper coins like I do, so it'll be fun. So let me go through this. I will bring you on the next find. Until then, I'll just keep going. And like I said, just keep an eye on the copper content, and we'll keep on searching. All right, roll 7. It took a little while because, like I said, I've been seeing a lot of coppers, but we got our first Canadian right there. The rolls kind of exploded on me, but when I spread it about, there it was. So let's take a look what year that is. It is 1966, and it has some luster to it. So very nice to get an older copper Canadian in the first Canadian there. So that was roll 7, and still seeing decent amount of copper, though it's faded a little bit. So I think we're back to our normal. Will be interesting to see how much copper we get at the end of this box, but I will keep on searching and let you know the next find. All right, roll number 10, and we found our first Wheatie. It came towards the end there of roll 10, so facing down. So let's take a peek what it is. Looks a little worn. Well, let's take a peek. It is 1955 Philadelphia. And you know what we're going to look for? We're going to look for that double die, and I am not seeing it whatsoever, but it's still first one on the board, first Wheatie, 1955 Philadelphia. We'll keep on searching. On roll 11 here, and we got our second Canadian, so let's take a peek what that one is. I haven't seen many Canadians in this box, so usually I get a lot, but not this time. This one is a 1981, so another copper. Second one. We'll keep on searching here. I don't see anything else in this roll. Oh, wait. There it is. There's a Wheatie in this one. Look at that. I did not even see that. I was just spreading them out, and there it is. Our second Wheatie as well, so let's take a peek which one that is. It is a 1942 Philadelphia, and let's just double check that. It is 42 Philadelphia, so our first 40s and our second wheat and our second Canadian, so doing pretty decent considering we're in our 11th roll, so we'll keep on searching. I'll bring you on the next find. We're on roll 13, and I saw multiple Canadians in this roll, so I thought I'd bring you in. So let's take a look at them here. Where is it? Nope, where is it? Right there. Sorry, I was one off. Right there's the first one. That one looks zinc, so let's take a peek. It is 1998, and yes, that is a zinc Canadian penny. But then I saw one over here, and this one looks a little older, and that looks like a young head, so it is 1962. Yes, it is my first young head of this box, so, and that's Canadian number 3 and 4, so doing, a little below average on Canadians, but we got quite a few, so we'll keep on searching and bringing on the next find. All right, roll 15, and we got multiple Canadians here, so let's go through them all and see what we get. So there's the first one sticking right up. It's a 1979 Canadian. It's copper. Very nice. That one stuck out, the first one there. And there's our second one right there. And it's going to be one of those 150-year ones, I believe. It is 2002. It is 2002, 1857, I think. Yeah, 1952, 2002. Sorry, that's the 50-year Queen version there. But it's zinc. But here it is, 2002, 1952. So that's our second Canadian in this roll. And I thought I saw a third. And that one is nasty. But there's the third one. It is 1997. So that one is also zinc. So 1 copper, 2 zincs. And let's just keep going here. I thought I saw something else. And there it is. It's a 2009. There's 2009. So that's another quarter point. As you know, we collected 2009. I think that's my second one. So 4 finds in that roll, 3 Canadians, 1 2009. I don't see any Wheaties in here. Nope, I don't see it. So we'll keep on searching and bringing on the next find. We are on roll 17 here, and I didn't see it when I laid it out, but facing up is a Wheatie 1944 Philadelphia right there. Very nice. There it is. I did not see it. That is Wheatie number 3. And nothing else I see right off top there. So I will keep on searching and bring you on the next find. We are on roll 21 here. And I started to spread it out. And I see 2 finds here. So that one was sticking right up when I started to search. It is a Wheatie. It is 1956 Denver. So there it is, 1956 Denver, and that is Wheatie number 4, so not bad for customer rolls, and we're only on roll 21. And there is the Canadian, so let's take a peek at that. That looks older too. 1972, so it is a copper one, and that is Canadian number 10, so we're on pace for our average about 20 to 25, so looking forward to that. So there's another Wheatie right there towards the end, sticking straight up. 1988, another copper, so that's number 11. So actually 3 finds in this roll here. We got the 56 Wheatie and the 72 and the 86 Canadian pennies, both copper. So I don't see anything else, but quite a bit of mix in here, so that's nice. We'll search this through, and we'll bring you on the next find. Hey everyone, I'm still on roll 21 here, and I found something exciting, so I'm going to show it to you. I was going through the rolls here, just started through, and we actually have a 4th find in this one, and this one is huge. So I'm going to bring you up to the scope here, so give me 1 second right there. And we're looking at 1998. So as you know, 1998 through 2000 Philadelphia's, you look for the wide AM on 98s through 2000. I've only found one, and it was from 2000, a wide AM. But this one, look at here, folks. I'm going to flip it over, 1998. And there it is. Wide AM. You can't get any wider than that. That is a huge find. Now, just for comparison, what you're looking for here, I found it. There was another 98 in this roll, so I brought that up. And when we flip that over, you could see this AM is touching. So when they touch, that's called a close AM. But when they're far apart, they are a wide AM. And that is a variety right there. That is the wide AM. Now this is kind of circulated. I would call it a red-brown. You can see, especially telling the link in there, there's brownish there. But this is a good shape penny. This is like an AU. This is incredible. This is my first 1998 wide AM. So I am super excited. I can't even tell you how excited I am. This is a big find for me, and this stuff is out there every day, and you just got to look for it. And this is a perfect example. And again, I will show you the difference between the two. There's the close AM, and I'm doing a lousy job there. And trying to get them both in the same shot. Let me try. There's that. And again, there is a close AM, and you could tell the difference. There's that wide gap right there, and this is what a close AM, the normal 98 would look like. And they did this for 98, 99, and 2000 Philadelphia's. I have found a 2000, and this is my second wide find, the 1998, and I think this one's more rare. I think 2000's the most common, but the 98s are a lot rarer, so we got a true find here, and I'll wrap that up and show you the prices and all that. I am very excited to find this. That was the fourth find in this roll, actually. Like I said, I just started to go through it and started to search through my pennies, and that is incredible. A 1998 wide AM, and we're going to keep on searching because this is why we do it. So I'll bring you in on the next find. All right, roll 12 here, and we have multiple Canadians. As a matter of fact, I counted 3 in this roll, so let's get in there and see what we got. There's the first one right there. I saw it peeking out. This is a good shape, and it is 1979, so very nice penny there from Canada. 1979, that is in really good shape for a 79. The front end especially. So that might go against my album there. So that's that good of a shape there. So we'll put that there aside. There's one very close to it here. There's a second one right there showing up. And that one is 1964. So we got a young head in this roll right there. You can see it. Young head 64 is the last year of them, as you know. So very nice. That's the second one, Canadian. And the last one was second from the end here. And I'll just check in case there's anything I missed. There's an 82, some older ones, but no Wheaties. There's a third one, 1982. That one is an ugly. It is very corroded for a 1982, but guess what? It's still 98% copper. So we will add that to the board. And so that is 12, 13, and 14 Canadian. So we're on a good pace here. As you know, we get about 20 or so, so we're only in roll 12, and we already have 14, so we'll keep on searching. I'll bring you on the next find. All right, roll 17 here, and we have a couple of finds. The first one is quite obvious there. We have a dime in the roll. We haven't seen this in a while. It's been quite a few boxes since I had a dime in my roll, but they're kind of more common in customer rolled wraps like this one, so not horribly surprised, but made 9 cents on the deal. 1999, I believe it is Philadelphia. Let me double check. Yep, it's a 1999 Philadelphia. Nothing special there, but it is still a find. So I got our second one, which is a Canadian, and let's see where that was. That's right there. I saw it, and let's flip it around, and it is a 1991. It is a copper Canadian penny. As you know, 98% copper. So we will take that, and that is Canadian number 16. So still on good pace here. We're getting almost 1 Canadian penny per roll. So we're on pace, though, to have another record amount or close to it. So I'll keep searching the rest of the roll. I didn't see any Wheaties or anything like that. Quite a few older ones. There's a 62 right there. So there's quite a bit of older ones. Yeah, there's a 69, 68D. So we'll keep looking, and I will bring you in if I see something else. All right, roll 18, and I just started laying them out, and there is a Wheatie right on top there. Right in the second one there is a 1951D showing right up at me. So very nice, 1951 Denver, and there is the wheat cent. So that is our 5th wheat cent. So for customer box, we're not doing too bad on Wheaties. That's our 5th one. Like I said, I just started spreading them out, and I saw that one. I'm not seeing anything else, although there are some older ones, just 75 and a 68. But I'm not seeing another Wheatie and no Canadians, so I will keep searching this roll and bring you on the next find. We are on roll 30 here, and I just wanted to bring you in a couple things. One, I got my rolls mixed up, so I may have said the wrong roll numbers in my prior videos, and I'll correct that for you. That's my fault. I lost track there for some reason. I don't know why. But this is roll 30, and this is another all-copper roll. Look at this. Even the shiny ones. 82, I'll check that. There's 75, 71. Oh, wow. Look at that. 59. That is besides that one little carbon spot there. Look at that. That is an uncirculated 59 Philadelphia. These are all copper. 71, 72, 61. 76. Although there's no Wheaties in here. This is 100% copper roll, and I've had a couple of these. They're coming in and out. 1960 Denver. It's amazing when you get all 50 coins as copper. I've had a couple of those. That's going to make my copper total really high. So I just wanted to point that out. The two things, my roll numbers are off. I'll show you the right rolls in the videos when I edit this. That's my fault. I lose track once in a while. But another all copper score here, and we'll keep on searching. All right, roll 32, and just like the last roll, this is going to be 100% copper again. We have a mini copper dump here, that is for sure. Look at that nice 76. A couple of nice 76s there. I mean, every year I look at 77, 81, 64, 81, 79. That one there is a 70D. I mean, it's all copper again. So another 100% roll of copper. I'll go through this, see if there's any errors or varieties. I will bring you in if I see anything, but I'll keep showing them. I mean, this is incredible. It is a pure all copper pennies. I love it. I love every bit of it. I'll keep on searching and bring you to the next find. Roll 33, and here we go again. Another copper dump. I mean, I swear everyone's gonna be a there's a 72, 82. Now, I will admit, the last roll, 49 to 50 were copper. There was 182 that was zinc, so maybe whoever was collecting the copper probably didn't know 82s had both zinc and copper in them. But we also have a Canadian in here as well, and you know that's going to be old. If everything else is copper, I'm going to assume this is going to be copper as well. And it is. It's 1979 copper Canadian. That's 98% copper. And I'm just going through here, and yeah, 82, what is that? Is 60. 77D, 64D. I mean, even these nice ones that you're getting, 82, I will be testing that, of course, 75D. So again, these are all copper. So unless there's a couple of 82s in there that are not, I'm going to say this is another copper one. And I'm going to start doing these live because, man, this is a good thing. I mean, I'd never come across a copper dump like this before. So it's very, very interesting. Like I said, there's 1980D. It's all copper. 67, 77. It is all copper. But I'm not seeing Wheaties. That's the bad thing. Unfortunately, there's no Wheaties to these coppers. But again, when you're seeing 100% copper, it is a good thing. So I'll search this roll. I think I'll start rolling these live to see if we keep getting all copper. And my little bin's getting a little full here. So I'll bring you on the next find and bring in that roll. All right, roll 34, I believe. Yep, 34, because we got 3 in a row. It's all pretty much all copper. The last roll had 47. There were 3 that were non-copper. So, so I figured I'd do this live. And let's see, probably because now that I'm showing it live, I probably won't get anything. Oop, one. Come on, penny. 1 penny there. That one definitely looks copper. So let's see here. That is, again, 1979D. These nice shiny ones are copper. That one's not copper. 87D, but 76. 78. Like I said, there's an 85. 82. 70. So again, a majority of this is copper. All copper. Like I said, you're seeing a few here and there. Look at that, 79, 70, 78, 82. We'll be checking that. 80D, 82. We'll be checking that. 81, 80. I mean, look at this. This is incredible. 80, 71, 77D. Like I said, 95% of this is copper. 65. Again, I'm not seeing Wheaties. I'm not seeing any errors or varieties either. This is just a classic copper dump. There's just no way to get around it. 75, they probably threw in a couple that maybe they had extra. 80, yeah, these 2 here are not copper. Look at that, 79D. It is in great shape. 76D, great, decent shape. 78D, decent shape. 79, has a little luster. So I'll keep going through this, and I'll keep going every roll until I don't see copper. This is incredible. My container there is filling up, like I said, very quickly. This will probably be a record copper amount for me. I think my record's like 28%, and I think that's gonna definitely beat that record. So again, we got a mini copper dump here, and I will keep on searching. I'll bring you on the next roll too, so I'll be right back. All right, roll 35, and I figure I'll just keep throwing these live if I keep getting 95% of these copper. So like I said, we're in the middle of a copper dump here. So let's see, and looks like we got another roll like that. Look at that. Wow. You can just tell that's just pretty much going to be all copper. That is a 1980. There's a 79D. I see a 76 in decent shape. 81D. Again, it seems in all copper. I'm trying to look even the shiny ones here. 82. We'll test that out. Ooh, 59. Look at that. 59 is a great shape, too. Look at that. That one is almost AU type, uncirculated. It is in decent shape. Wow, this is incredible. 78, 79, 64D. Again, no Wheaties. 60D. But again, this is all copper. Maybe besides 1 or 2. 74D. When I keep pulling them out, and I keep 82 will be checking. I'm seeing nothing here that indicates a non-copper. I mean, everything I'm hitting 81. Even, like I said, the shiny one, 64D. Another 59. So that's 2 59s. Also, remember, we keep track of 59s. It's a transitional year from Wheaties to that. So this is a dump, that's for sure. I'm going to search through this again. Like I said, I'm not seeing any varieties, unfortunately. But if I come across one, I definitely will show it. And I'll show the next one live. As soon as we keep getting these coppers, I will keep showing them. So I'll be right back. All right, roll 36. And like I said, I'm going to keep doing these live. If I keep getting this copper dump here, I'm going to keep on showing them here. So let's see what this one yields for us. Let's see here. Man, it's in tight, that's for sure. Let's poke it out here. And it's, no, this one, I see a 1990. There's a 1990. Let's see what some of these newer ones are. 81, though. 82D. 82. 64D. So, again, the majority of this is going to be 79 and in really good shape. 77. Again, a majority of these are going to be copper. There is a 73. Now, I'll kind of go through it here for you a minute. I know it's probably going to be a long video, but, you know, most of these years, 75D, there's nothing special about, no finds in there. 78, no special things there. This is an 82. We'll keep that aside, weigh it. 81, there's nothing special there. So there's not much to look for. 76D, nothing to look for there. 64, I believe there is something there. But there really isn't much. 82D, we'll check that. 82D, we'll check that. 79, like I said, in good shape. But again, there's nothing to look for on a 79 or an 81. Here's an 82. We'll be checking that. Even these older ones, they're ones that 64D you check for the DDR. 61D, I will check that for the double mint mark. There's a couple, but again, 1980. There is something to check for that one though. Majority of these, again, they're just normal 75, even though it's in decent shape. I might go to the AU pile. 68D, there's definitely something to check there, but majority of these are not worth, you know, you're not going to examine these. There's some, but, you know, but it is all copper. I mean, I keep going through this. Besides that 1990, there's a 79. There's a 75D. They're all copper. 74, 72D. Well, I got it in the scope. I might as well check it for the DDO, and it's not. It's kind of road rash. So I'm going to finish going through this. I'm going to keep going each roll here until we stop seeing a majority of copper. So let's keep going. Let's enjoy this dump while I got it. All right, roll 37, and like I said, I'm going to keep going here because we got a little mini copper dump going on here, so we'll keep on going until I feel like we're not getting it. Here's our first one. Yeah, this one looks like we ended our streak here, so let me take a quick peek here if there's anything of worthwhile. I see 2020s, so looks like we ended our streak, which is all right. You know, can never get enough copper, that's for sure. But I'll go through this roll. I don't see any Canadians or Wheaties, and ended our streak here. So I will bring you in on the next find, and we'll keep on searching. All right, roll 38, and the last one didn't have all copper, but this one seems to have all copper again. So looks like we're back on the all copper train. Every year I look at 72. 62, 82D, they all seem to be copper. 80, 82, again, we will be checking the 82s to see if it's copper or zinc, but the majority of them have been copper from the 82s, so 64, so I think we got another 82, that's a decent one. I think we got another all copper one, and man, I almost have a full cylinder here. I might actually fill this up for the first time ever. Usually it goes about halfway, so I'll keep searching, and I'll bring you in if the next roll's all copper as well. We are still on roll 38 here, and I thought I'd bring in, I know this video is going to be long, so I figure, hey, why not do an educational piece here? So I'm going to show why I look for 1982s, because I think I have an amateur copper dumper, because when I check the rolls for 82s, you got to check for copper and zinc. 82 is a transitional year, so they made a portion in copper, they made a portion in zinc. They don't tell you how much they made of zinc and how much they made of copper, but there's an easy way to check. And It's as easy as buying like a $5 scale on Amazon. This is one I bought. I like it. It works good. If you people are interested in getting it, let me know. I will put a link to it and I will share it in future videos too. But it's not that difficult actually. So all we're gonna do is we got seven 1982s in that roll. So I thought it was a good sample. So let's take a peek here. I'm going to bring this up a little more so people can see it. So you got to make sure it's in grams. So copper coins weigh 3.1 grams or around there. You get one for anywhere from 3.07 to 3.1. But zinc ones weigh 2.5. So it's really easy to tell if you have a copper or if you have a zinc. Now, they make things more complicated in 1982. They made a large date and a small date, and I will see if I have any of the variations and kind of give you an explanation on them. But to make things complicated for both Denver and Philadelphia, they made a small date and a large date. But let's look first here. So first coin, again, you can see it's 3.08. You know that's copper. So we know we got a copper one there. And there again, 3.04. Again, that's copper. So let's see here. We got another one. Again, 3.08. That is copper. And 3.08, copper. So we're 4 for 4. Keep on going here. And there's our first zinc. And that's how you can tell. Zinc has 2.5 grams versus the 3.1. And I've been seeing a lot of this in these rolls. I get about 5 to 7 1982s, and there's like 1 or 2 that are not copper, they're zinc. So I don't know the person that had these coppers didn't know the difference between the two. Oh, he thought, 82 was all copper. No, it's half and half. So last two, there's 3.08. And 2.5. So of the 7, 5 were copper, 2 were zinc. So that's how you can tell. Here I will show you the difference between a large and a small if I get one. If not, I'll have to do another video on it. Hopefully I can show you the difference. But one thing to tell, Philadelphia made both large and small date and copper and zinc. Okay, so there's 4 different varieties for Philadelphia. For Denver, there's only 3. So on Denver, there's for 1982, there's only a large date copper. You will never find a small date copper. If you do, you hit the lottery. It would be worth tons of money no matter what shape it's in, because Denver did not release it. So unless it came in a wayward planchet, you will not find it. But they did make the large date in both copper and zinc, but the small date only in zinc. So that's the difference. So when you look at these, you'll be able to tell. So I'm going to go through here. I'm going to have a quick break, and if I see a difference, I can show you. I will bring you in. So I thought I'd give you a quick lesson on large date 82s and small date 82s. So when I went through those 7 pennies, all the Philadelphias were large dates, so I can't give you a reference here, but I do have a small date and a large date Denver, and as I said, all the small date Denvers are zinc, and I had one that was a small date zinc, and this is the large date copper. So the difference you can tell between the two, I give it how I always remember it is 2 different ways. So the 8, you look at the 8, and I call it the snowman effect. So the 8 on a large date, as you can see, is quite larger here as opposed to this 8. This 8 looks like a snowman. So that's how I can tell the difference is the 8. And then also the 2. When you look at the 2, I call this a swan neck 2 on the small dates. So the difference between this 2 and this 2 is when you go around, this one's a lot straighter, or not straighter, this one's more curved, as you can see there. This 2 is straight. It's just a straight 2. This one has more curvature to it. It looks sharper. Like I said, it looks like a swan rising. This one, like I said, is flat. It doesn't it's not pronounced as this two. So that's how you could tell the difference. And after a little practice, you get to know it quite well. And now you know that the Denvers, they only made it in copper and zinc. If you got a copper 82 or you got a large day 82, it will always be copper. So that's how you tell the difference. This is a large date. This is a small date. And like I said, this one will always be zinc. While the large date, you can have both, with the 82 Denvers. And like I said, there's 7 versions of this. It makes it difficult. But again, after practice, you'll figure out that this is the large date and this is a small date. So I'll bring you back in on the next find. Just give you a little lesson there. And we'll always look out for is the 3.1s versus the 2.5 grams. And that's the difference between copper and zinc. I will bring you on the next find. We'll be right back. All right, roll 40, and we're back on the copper run. Pulled this out. It's like every other roll now that I seem to get all copper. So 74D, 82, we'll be checking that. 81, 79. These are all copper. 1969. Yep, it is all copper. Even the nice ones there. 1974D. 1968 Philadelphia. So all copper. I'll check it. Again, just showing you all copper. My bin is getting so full. I love it. We'll keep on searching. Roll 41, and it is another copper roll. 70 right there. I'm just looking at the nice ones. 82. We'll check for that. That is a 68D. Look at that shine on that. That's a nice one there. 1980D. I mean, these are all copper. The only thing that's stopping it from being 50-50 of copper is the 82s I checked. There's a mix. So I'm going to assume someone probably knew before 82s they're copper, but when they did the 82s, they didn't know the difference between the copper and the zinc ones. There's an 81. So I will search this, and it's another full copper roll. Getting up there. We'll be right back. Roll 43 and another all copper roll here. So I see it. 73D. Just checking a couple. 77D. Even the nicer ones. That is a decent. That's an 82D. We'll check that. 64D. So all copper again. The mini streak continues on the copper run. Roll 44 and another all copper roll. The copper run continues. And man, I see, look at that 71D. That is in excellent shape. There, you get a couple of these, they're in really nice sharp. There's an 82 we'll check. 69D, 64. This is all copper. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. Let's keep on going. We'll keep on searching. All right. Also, roll 45. I'm seeing all copper. Look at this. It's a beautiful thing. I love it. Look at that, all copper. On a major copper run here. I love it. Let's keep on going. All right, I'm on the last 5 rolls here. So I'm just going to open them live because, man, we are on a major copper run here. So let's see if roll 45 has the copper. And I think it is. I don't see any newer dates in there. I do not. Let's see. Let's look at some of the nicer ones. That's 1980, 1974D, 1976, 1982. Again, we'll be testing the 82s to see if there's zinc or copper. The 82. Yeah, that's another all. Look at that 74D. Very nice. That's a nice one. All copper where the run continues. We will keep on searching. All right, still on roll 45 here, and we have another find. So 1968D. You know what we look for here? I found a couple, and I found another one live. So let's take a peek at it. When you turn it over, look at that. This is no doubt double die. Look at the I, look at the C, look at the A, look at the R there, the E, the M. Let me keep turning around here. You can see a little bit on the O and F. I mean, the O is kind of hard, it's damaged, but look at that S there, right there, and then right there. The E, the T, the A. I mean, it is littered all over the place on here. The 1 cent doesn't have it. I don't see it. But look at that. That is another one. And just to make sure, I found another 68D. And again, when you pull this up, you don't see any of those markers anywhere. So this is a normal 68D. Just flip it here just to make sure. There it is, 68D. Flip it over. There's nothing you can see there. But here, you can definitely, the markers are all there. The S, the E. And again, you can tilt it. You can still see it. There it is. It's still there. It's not disappearing. That is definitely a DDR, 1968 DDR. And that's a good example. Again, it's worn. It's used and abused. It's been through the mill, that's for sure. It's totally brown. You're not going to put this in PGCS, so, but it's still another find. 1968D with the DDR. It is all over America there, so right there you can see it. I'm so happy. We're finding lots of stuff in this box. I'm loving it. There's 5 rolls left. We're going to keep on searching. I'll bring you on the next find. All right, roll 47 here, and let's see if the copper run continues. Nope, this one's not definitely copper. You can see all the shields, so I will stop. There's 3 rolls left, and I will bring you back in if I see a copper roll, but this one's definitely not it. They're coming in mixed, but still got a huge amount of copper overall, so I'll go through this and let you know the next find. All right, roll 50 here. I didn't open it live because literally the last 3 rolls were not copper or little copper, but I opened the last one up, and this one, fortunately or unfortunately, how you want to see it, I didn't open it live, but it is all copper. I mean, everyone I'm seeing, 77, 75, 81D, 81D, another 81D. I mean, this is all copper again. So I'm going to go through this, and just for fun, I mean, that is literally my cylinder. And if you've seen a lot of my videos, my cylinders are usually half full, and that thing is filled to the top. We're going to have a record percentage of copper in this box. I'm happy. I'm not going to complain one single bit. I'm going to go through all this. I will search all this. If I find anything, I'll bring you in. If not, I'm going to count all the cylinder up, and we're going to finish this up and show you the highlights of this box. And it was a good one, man. This is like one of the best boxes I've gotten in a long time. So we'll do a wrap up, and I will bring you right back. I will sign right out right now. All right, we are back with a summary here, and this was quite a great box, actually. It was one of my top 3 boxes I have found, and I had set a record on copper finds. I found an incredible 49.4%, so half of that box was copper, if you can believe that. It is incredible. I am so happy. I never had that much before. I usually get about 20%, so it's double what I found. It was a mini copper dump. As you saw, many of those rolls were all copper, and there were no major, all but one was a key semi-key date. So, again, it's still copper, so it all counts. I did find a couple of S's. There was like 4 S's that I am going to keep aside, so that's why those are out. And I'm about 17 AU, BUs that I'm going to look against my album. These are in really good shape, most of these, so pull that aside. There's quite a bit of finds, actually. Now for the points that count, 59s, 59s, and then 69 S's. They get a half point apiece. There was 2 69 S's, and I believe 8 59s, and there's a couple of stunner 59s in there too, so I'll be checking that against my book as well. So quite a few 59s as well, so that was kind of cool. We did get we ended up with 5 2009s, no airs or varieties, but that's about a little bit about averages. I get about 3 to 5, so that was about average for 2009, so not too bad. Also, Canadians, again, actually for Canadians, it was low, I think because the copper overtook the amount of Canadians I get usually. There ended up being 18 Canadians, and 15 of the 18 are 98% copper. So most of that was copper as well. And a couple of nice ones. There's that nice 79 there. So we ended up with 18, a little below average for me, actually. So, but considering again how much copper I've got in this box, it was incredible. Also, we found a dime. It's been a little while since I found dimes in my rolls, but I did find one this time, so I made 9 cents in this box with that dime. Also, we did get 5 Wheaties. So, for a customer rolled box, that's about average. I usually find about 4. So, 3 were from the 50s, 56D, a 55, and a 51D. And then we got 2 from the 40s, both from Philadelphia, 1944 and 1942. So, five Wheaties. And then the top 2 finds by far were these 2 right there. So I'm gonna bring you up on the scope here in just a second. Let me get the scope up. I thought I had it up and I didn't, so I'll be right back. All right, our first find was a 1968 Denver. It was a DDR, and when you flip this over, you can definitely see it. This is my 3rd DDR find. This was a good example. Look at all the letters there on the ends. There's the A, the C, the I, the R, the E. You keep going on here. The O has a little bit of it. The F, teeny bit there. The S has it right around there. There's the E. There's the T, the A. I mean, this thing is just littered with DDR. So this is another find. Again, it's pretty... it's pretty circulated. It's not going to fetch much, but it is a nice little find. So that is another find. And just to give you an example, let me bring this back up one more time for you. You could see the edges there. And then let me bring in another 1968 and bring this up along the side there. And you can definitely, so it's kind of right there. All right, so there you can see the difference. There's the C, you can see it in the A. See, you don't see it here. They're just regular. There's the R. There's the E. Let me see if I can do this right both at the same time. So once you can definitely see all of this here. So definitely right there is a DDR, 1968 DDR. So that was one of the find, but the major find, I don't find many of these often. And it is the 1998 wide AM. So we flip this over here, and there is the wide AM. And again, how you can tell, here is another 98. And let's bring that up in the scope as well. And you can see the difference big time. See, the A&M is touching. That's a close AM. And the rare one from 1998 to 2000 is this wide AM. So this is the wide AM, 1998. I looked at the prices. I'm going to say this is about a $10 to $15 coin. It's starting to turn brown, so I'm going to go with red-brown. It could even go brown. I don't know. It's not worth grading because it costs you about $50 to grade the coin. And if you come back with even $20, you're not going to make money on it. So it's still worth a flip. It's still a find, and it is a pretty major one. This is only my 2nd wide AM I found. I found one from 2000, and I think 98's a little rarer. I think 99's are the rarest, but definitely a find there, and I am so happy to find that find for you guys, and I love it. So that is it. Thank you for watching. Hey, remember, subscribe to my channel if you like these coin videos. Definitely subscribe to my channel. Hit that little bell icon. I try to do a couple a week, so make sure you hit that bell icon. If you like what I saw or agree or disagree with anything I found, leave a comment. Appreciate that. I always try to respond back to your feedbacks at least. So leave a feedback or a thumbs up. So if you like my videos, hey, leave a comment. If you like what you saw or didn't like what you saw, or have any opinions, did I miss something? Hey, leave a comment. I appreciate it. Give it a thumbs up, and remember, subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support you guys give me. And remember, Retro Robbie signing out, and collect what you love.